Apologies from several of the members that you're seeing. Some of them are actually not even aware because, Monday is when most members are coming back. So you probably will see a few more names that are coming up. There are members who are actually on their way coming here. They might arrive when we are finished. But I just want to indicate that we strongly condemn not just the killing of this young man Ojwang, but also the growing intolerance to alternative views. If you do not want or cannot tolerate what somebody is saying about you, you have a block button. Just block. It's that simple. Why would you want to kill somebody because they have a different views from yours? And I think one of the things I'm sure you will probably be asking, so let me just tell you, because I've seen when I condemned this, everybody was asking me in social media, but you are collaborating in the broad-based government. You've seen clearly in our MOU, there is no collaboration about intolerance. There is no collaboration about limiting human rights. And that is not the nature of character of our party. And we cannot compromise on our values as a party. And therefore, and we have spoken with the president on this issue, the president himself has said that he will bring to order the people that are in the government that are rogue. And we want to therefore tell the president, please strike your whip on people who are violating rights, because there are certain things that are non-negotiable. And one of them is a violation of human rights. You cannot kill people and expect that life goes on as normal. No, it's not possible. It will not happen. It won't happen. Not on our watch. You will not kill young people and let us expect us to be quiet. I know, and I can speak authoritatively because the president has told me in person that he does not stand this. If he does not, then let him crack the whip on the people who are doing this. If he doesn't tolerate this, let him crack the whip. We cannot bury people. And the saddest thing is when you bury a young person, the person you are punishing is not the young person. You are punishing that old Mzee who was crying over his only child. What did that Mzee do to you? We cannot have this. We have buried too many young people to bury one more young person. It's not going to happen. No. Hiyo tumekataa. Thank you.
Okay. And Just a question. No, you're saying you should crack the whip. Is there a timeline you expect the actions to be seen? And then the second question: some of your members, specifically the Commissioner, like they said that these young men are wrong and all that. I don't know in terms of the social media. I don't know if people know.
And she said today about this death.
She has been saying.
Let me talk about this death for today. I think let's not mix issues. And the reason why I want to tell you that is because we must also be sensitive when somebody has lost a loved one. Let's not mix issues. The family of Albert is mourning. They have lost their son. Let us be human. Let us empathize. I know what it feels. The whole of yesterday, I was actually me. I would have been outrageous, but even from yesterday, I was in hospital with a family member who was on life support, and we were surrounded seeing this person die of natural causes. And I could see what the family is going through. He passed on today. Now imagine your son who is not dying because of natural causes, and you wake up in the morning and you are told that your son has died. Why? Because some idiot cannot stand an alternative view. For me, it's not even about the fact that he has died. Who gave the order for that young man to be brought to be arrested? For what? If you can't stand somebody, block. Who doesn't know the block button? You have to be all over listening to everyone and anyone at every time. I mean, this nonsense must stop. Kenya has come too far. These are things that are done in other countries that we have been condemning and some around us. Cannot happen in Kenya. We will not allow it. Not in Kenya. No.
The other question.
Mheshimiwa, Wakenya anauliza social media kuanzia jana. Haipo ambao wanafaa kuchunguza wahusika ambao walihusika cha Albert. Wanaketi meza moja na wale ambao wanafaa kuchunguza bali kesi. Haki itapatikana kwa familia huyo mzee.
You see,
That is exactly what we are saying. The institutions that are charged with this must take responsibility. I think IPOA must be clear right now that they have a job in their hands that they must. If the institutions cannot protect the people, then we start to question the value of those institutions being there. If, as you are saying, they really, as the structure is, they're really not expected to be sitting at the same table. It's independent police oversight. It cannot be sitting together with the police service. So this is their job. And we really expect that they'll be active with this, they'll take part. The investigative arm probably will say it's part of the service. But even, let me tell you one, she's a lawyer and she'll tell you. Even officers cannot take actions on orders if the orders themselves are illegal. Nobody expected to take illegal orders. So while we are looking for the person who gave the instruction, the people themselves who handled it must also take responsibility on how you handle people. Being transported to Homa Bay to Nairobi and being in a cell, what should cause death other than violent interaction between the victim and the people who are handling them? And the police must know, not only in this case, the moment they have arrested somebody, handcuffed him, or put him in their car, from that moment on, that person is their responsibility. The welfare of that person is their responsibility. The well-being of that person is their responsibility. Whatever happens to that person, they are answerable. Even if they say the person hit himself in the cell or did something to himself, they still hold responsibility when that person is in custody, whatever custody they are putting in. So there is no escape around it. We expect actions, and on this part, young people are by their nature inquisitive and open to express themselves. A country which does not allow young people to express themselves and to inquire is a dead country. If we say that any young person expressing a different opinion, inquiring on an issue, must be dealt with like that, we have no future for the country. So on this one, we expect serious action, legal, administrative, and it should also be fast. What is special in this treatment is being arrested in Homa Bay, transported all the way. If you want to ask what is special, that is what is done. From then on, we want to know where the treatment of this young person was like that.
Actually, for me, I start with why arrest. Why arrest? That's one. Before you transport, then we'll ask why transport. First, why arrest? Why transport? Why beat? Why kill? Why bring funny theories? We don't want to hear nonsensical theories. If somebody is dead under your watch, you know who was in charge, who was there. And interdictions are not enough. Arrest and charge. And do not hide. And even if, you are my lawyer, let me stop there.
That's enough, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Thank you a lot, member.